Hello, this is practice it exercise 17.4 count even branches. The problem reads, write a method count even branches that returns the number of branch nodes in a binary tree that contain even numbers. A branch node is one that has one or two children, i.e. not a leaf node. An empty tree has 0 even branches. For example, if a variable tree stores a reference to the following tree, then the tree count even branches should return 3 because there are 3 branch nodes with even values 2, 8, and 6. And notice that the leaf nodes with even values are not included, the nodes storing 0 and 4. Assume that you're adding this method to the int tree class as defined below. Okay, so we will start by writing our method. So we'll say public int count even branches. And then we're just going to say return count, and then count is going to be stored inside a private variable and overall root, like that. Okay, and then private int and then count. We're going to say int tree node, like so. And then first we're going to count for our null. So an empty tree has 0 even values. So we'll say that if null node is equal to null, then we're going to return 0. All right. Okay. And then first we'll say int. We'll call it c for count equal to 0. That's our starting value, right? And then since we need to determine that our node is even, so we'll say if node data and then modulus 2, and then we need to make sure that if we do modulus 2 for our node, then it has to be 0 since it has to be even. So that's our first condition that we need to notice. And so we'll put our and then now our left or right node cannot be null, right? So we'll put that in a parentheses, and then we'll put that condition in. So our node left cannot be null, or our node right can also not be null, right? Okay, and we'll increment our count, so C++. That way increment it by 1 each, and then now we just need to return everything. So we'll say return C, and then we'll say count, and then we need to add our node left and our node right. So we'll say count node left and then count node right, and then that should solve it. So let's run it. And yep, all our test cases are passed, meaning we did everything correctly. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, that's all for this problem, and we'll see you next time.